Hello, it's Teacher Cindy here, and I have a student no-show this morning, so I thought I would come on here and do a video because I have been with VIPkid almost 6 months, and I'm very excited about it, and I have had a great success, and I just wanted to do a little video because I know that I have been helped a lot by people that have done YouTube videos, and they have shared their journey with VIPkid, and I just wanted to share a little bit of mine. One of my things when I first started looking at VIPkid was I would look at all the videos and I would see that a lot of the people making videos and having great success were probably 20 years old to 30 years old, and most of them look like beauty queens, and I just was like, I really would like to do this. I am a teacher. I think I can do anything. But maybe they only want, beautiful people and young and everything else. But I was so excited as I entered the hiring process that I was hired, and every class was just like so exciting to me. The first class I can remember, I was so excited that I was connected to China. I guess if you're older, you remember when you were a kid and talking about China and how far away it was. And so years later, to actually be connected with a student in China was just amazing to me. So to me, I wasn't like, oh, I need to make all this money in order to be happy with my VIPkid experience. It was more like, I entered it as a learning experience and just something new to learn and something fun to do and just see what happens. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? They can tell me no. And they're in China. They can't hurt me. So it was just a fun thing to try. And as I got along, some of the things that really helped me was number one, YouTube videos. I've used YouTube videos for many things. I've used it for knitting. I fixed a washing machine. I have just so many different things that I've used YouTube videos for. So why not VIPkid? And yeah, there was tons of information. It was awesome. One of the things that I really enjoy is the Facebook groups. There are many helpful people on Facebook, and I would recommend that you find a group that would work for you. Now, I am on a Christian Facebook group for just for VIPkid teachers. There are young and old, and there are men and women, and it's a very positive place. And I've seen there that some people have come to that group because in other groups they can be kind of negative. And I have been online for many years in different groups, and I understand that there can be negativity, and people are people, and you have to gravitate to those that are positive and they're going to build you up. And so this Christian one is really great, and I've enjoyed it. Now, my mentor I got from a Frugal Family Facebook group. I had mentioned somebody was talking about how to make some extra money. I had been looking into VIPkid, and this person had private messaged me. Her name is Kate, and she lives out in Washington State. And she messaged me, and I was a little hesitant because I didn't know her at all. But we Skyped, and she has answered questions for me throughout my few months, and it's been I think if we met up, I'm from New Hampshire, she's from Washington State. I think if we met up, we'd be great friends. And it's funny how that can happen on Facebook, online. You can meet creeps, and you can also meet some good people. So I just think that's great. So I met her, and I was really thankful for her to help me out, and I was able to put her code in, and she was able to hopefully she got the bonus for helping me out. And so that's a great resource, is Facebook groups. So my name is Cindy, and I have been with VIPkid, I don't think you can see it, 185 days. I have taught 269 students. I have taught 561 classes, and it says here 14,025 minutes. It's probably more than that because I have had, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 teacher ITs. I had a student IT. I have not had a teacher no-show yet. So my desire would be, if I make another video, I mean, I'm thinking of it, sometimes life gets in the way, but I would like to make a couple videos on some technical things that I have learned. One thing I would like to say in this video is that right now I'm using my iPad. What I did when I first started was I had my iPad, I had my computer, and I would set up my computer. My computer at that time was older. And I set up the computer, I would put the iPad next to it just in case. And my a couple times I had to go from the computer to my iPad, and I did not get a teacher IT. So I have seen in groups that they recommend that you would have 2 available resources for getting online, okay? Because one of them might, you know, have a problem, like your computer might reset or something, and then you can go to your iPad. The other thing that's really good for your iPad is have your phone handy, and you can go to a hotspot really quick. One night, okay, I was sitting here, it was raining a little bit, but all of a sudden the power went out. I did not have, I was like 1 or 2 months in, I did not have a secondary power available to go quick. We have a generator, but it takes a while. Okay, so what I did was I threw my iPad and my cell phone into my car because we had no lights, and even if I could get online with my phone, it wasn't going to be enough. So I boogied down to Dunkin' Donuts, which is a few miles from my house. While I was on the way, I set up my hotspot onto my iPad, and then I taught a class in the car. So I got one class was a teacher IT because the power went out in between before the class was over. By the time I got to Dunkin' Donuts, I was able to get on to the next class. And then I made a mistake. For my 3rd class, I tried to get onto the Dunkin' Donut Wi-Fi, and that took too long. So I ended up I think I got another teacher IT for that one. I was trying to get online, but it didn't work out. I should have stayed on my hotspot. But in the parking lot, I had lights. I had my hotspot. So I would recommend that you would have an iPad available. I've heard some people even teach on their phone with the Puffin app. I would recommend that you would find someone that you can talk to, because you want to go ahead and troubleshoot possible problems before they happen. I am not a majorly techie person, so getting on my hotspot was like, it was a miracle that I figured it out. And so that's what I'm trying to do, is get some plans in place just in case this happens, that happens, whatever. The other thing I like about the iPad, like this morning, I had a student no-show. And it happened at the last minute. So I sat down to do my class, and in the app, which for your iPad, it's going to be an HD app. It has like a little white piece in the corner, and you press on the app, and then you can go right to your class. And when I went right to the class, it was like not there. It said class in 35 minutes instead of class in 5 minutes. And then I realized, oh my goodness, she must have canceled. And so I went to my phone and I realized, yes, it was a student no-show. And the thing I like about the iPad is I can go quickly from one class to the other. And if there's a student no-show, you can't get to it. It's gone. The only class I can get into is this one. And that's my next class in 15 minutes. And when I'm done with a class, like in a few minutes, I have 5 classes back to back. When I'm done, I can just slide it over. So if I finish at 28 minutes, I just slide this over and I can get to the next class within probably 20 seconds. And I haven't figured out how to do that fast on my computer. Usually you have to go to the classroom and then you have to switch it. Maybe there's a way that I don't know about yet. But that's the thing I like about my iPad is it just works, and I can also write on the screen. I have a keyboard for my iPad as well if I need it. And I have a headset that I can plug into my iPad. I also have wireless earphones as well. So the thing I like about this is, yes, I'm a teacher. Teachers need to keep up to date with the current trends. Computers are the thing. Our students one day may need to know some of this technology. I have kids that are taking computer classes from Virtual Learning Academy in New Hampshire that's free. And so students need to know these things. We as teachers need to stay up on top of things. How to use computers, what people are doing with computers, and how we can improve ourselves. And so even though I'm older, I have figured these things out and I've enjoyed it. And I have met other older people that are doing VIPkid. You do not have to be a beauty queen. You do not have to be 25. And you just have to be excited and happy. And the students just love it. I have some students that I have repeat students that I just love. Now, the girl that canceled, I was really looking forward to seeing. And she's just so cute. Her name's Bella, and she's so young. And you would not think she could read, but she could read like so well and pronounce her words so well. And I just love teaching her. So when you get a student no-show, it's disappointing because you're anxious to meet up with the student, because that student I might not see until next week. I don't have the same student every day kind of thing. I have most of my students I have once or twice a week. And so in my schedule right now, I am pretty much fully booked, and I do about 20 to 30 classes per week. Usually I have a little more, probably 3/4 of those are repeat students every week, and then I get a few new students thrown in there. So it's just perfect for me. I also work teaching school during the week, and I have a great time. And so I'm just making this video to just maybe just give someone else a little bit more information that they can find on YouTube. This backdrop that I have, I love it. I ordered it on Amazon. It's an apple tree, obviously, and I've had it just for a couple weeks. I like to change my backdrop to different things, and this one I kind of put up just because it's seasonal, and I'm looking at getting something for the next season. But I really like my apple tree. I don't know, it'll be hard to give it up. But I hope to exchange them out. The thing I like about this backdrop is it doesn't have the glare that some of like plastic, or some people have a whiteboard or metal things. I do have lots of different things I have that I've tried. This I like because it's non-glare and it looks kind of real. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long. For any of you that might be looking for a mentor, I would love to talk to you. My name is Cindy, and you can find me on Facebook, and I'll put some information below this video. Thank you very much. Have a great day.